Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 with, well, do I still need an introduction at this point? No. With me, Brad73, and I am feeding mixed ration to the cows. And we're actually going to be fast-forwarding time, as I just fast-forwarded. And we are going to, what are we going to do, actually? What am I going to do this episode? Looks like I need to get grass for the cows. Yeah, it's probably what I'm going to need to do, but, the big thing I'm going to need to do is actually start, getting all the money, or, you know, making all the money. Making all the money! Okay, that was horrible of me to sing like that. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, we're gonna basically we're gonna pick up the silage to sell to biogas plant, and then the other thing I want to do is jump in this guy, and I'm gonna make at least one new Courseplay route, if not two Courseplay routes, for mowing with the Krone BigM. I wonder if they have a Krone small M or a Krone medium M. I don't know. Whoa, this thing has like, man, that thing like turns on a dime. That's pretty key. I guess it would kind of have to because it's so big. That's what she said. Yeah. So, but I'm thinking about doing it a slightly different way because of how much grass I lose when I do the mowing. If that does that make any sense? Maybe not. Maybe not. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens here. I am going to start by clearing the course. And I just want to put this guy down at this end somewhere because let's go ahead and unfold him. It's like a transformer. Marty meets the R. V to lower the implements. And I think I'm going to start right here. I'm going to go up here. And then I'm going to turn and so on and so forth. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And maybe you guys will see the method to my madness when I continue on. Let's see. Just, oh, wood chips. We have a great demand for wood chips. You know, I don't think really at this point it's going to be that much of an issue to sell the wood chips. Okay. But hopefully we'll be able to get enough money. Is that right? To buy maybe like a new tractor. Let's see here. Ooh, can buy another one of those. It's 10% off. It probably won't. A lot of you guys have been bugging me. Not really bugging, but been asking me to get the mini skid steer. I guess I could get it. Let's see, we got 435, 5, okay. But see, these are both, this one's articulated, isn't it? And I don't typically like the articulated tractors. The other thing I kind of want to get into is starting to do sugar beets. We could also do slurry tanks. What is this thing? Slurry spreader, okay. We could get some sprayers. We actually have the somebody asked. Let me see if I can find it really quick, because I can't remember precisely what they asked. But someone had asked something about the sprayers, and I wanted to address that in this episode. So let me see if I can find the comment. Let's see what's going on over at. Let's see. I'm just gonna go. Let's see. I'm going to put this guy on cultivating duty because I don't really plan on doing any planting this episode. I think it's mainly just going to be making money with Courseplay. And, yeah. Oh, a lot of people have asked about Courseplay, been sending me messages about, how to set up Courseplay, and a lot of people can't get it to work. And I guess now would probably be as good a time as any to kind of show you guys how to do that. I'm going to save my game because I'm going to need to exit back to the main menu in order to get this to work. And I hope, I hope that my game doesn't crash later, because Farming Sim has a terrible, terrible tendency to do that. So we'll see. Let's go to options. Well, first of all, what you'll need to do is you'll need to go to the Courseplay website. You'll need to download Courseplay, install it to your mods folder. I can't remember the name of the file, but it's really easy to do. You just download it and copy it into your mods folder. The next thing you need to do is come to options. This will open up the options menu, and then go down to controls, because you're going to have to remap some controls. And for some reason, it puts me way down here at the bottom. So I have to scroll up, and hello, where are all my controls? That's weird. Where are all my controls? I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I'm going to restart the game because maybe something got messed up. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am back, and okay, so let's go back into options, back into, there we go. Yeah, for some reason, there's still bugs. And of course, this is a beta version too, but yeah, game's still buggy. So what you want to do is you want to look all the way up through all the menu. You'll look through the entire menu, but I went past it here. Whoops. Passed it too far. Until you get to all the Courseplay options. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. And the two primary ones that I think get people screwed up are the Courseplay mouse action and the secondary mouse action. Now, I have a Logitech G502 mouse, okay, and it has a scroll wheel. It's got but the other cool thing about the scroll wheel is I can actually push down on the scroll wheel, and that acts as my middle mouse button. Golly, I can't talk tonight. I always map the secondary action to the middle mouse button. That secondary action is what opens and closes the Courseplay window. Now you can also, have like a keyboard key if you have a blank key that is not being used elsewhere. You can pop that in there too, but I typically just keep it on my mouse. And then your left mouse button is the primary Courseplay action button. So let's load up the game again. And we'll see, and I'll take a drink of water here. I got a new type of water. It's kind of like a generic brand, but I'm going to see if it's any good, because I've heard it's good. I have to say, that is not bad. Like some water, like I do not like Evian because I can taste the minerals in the water. And people are like, no, you're crazy. Nobody can taste the minerals in the water. I can taste minerals in water. I'm sorry. I can also smell blood, which is kind of creepy. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of hospitals. So basically, I'm hitting my middle mouse button here. And as you can see, I'm using middle mouse button and then my left mouse button to close it. I also, middle mouse button, you can see how my cursor right here is going away and coming back. And basically what that allows you to do is go in between being able to move your mouse around, and then middle clicking again, and then being able to move the camera around and back and forth, and then you just use your left mouse button to close Courseplay. So, but anyway, if you guys are having problems getting Courseplay to open up, then 98% of the time, that's why. So that's how you do that. Okay, so back to the game. Let's see, where am I? Okay, so we're waiting for this to get going. And we're on EG Unload 4. Yep, we're on the right course. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do. Guess we can move this guy over to the biogas plant. Excuse me. And we can give this this tractor and trailer a proper washing, because I don't think it's been a while. Well, I think it's been a while. I don't think it's been a... You know what I'm trying to say. I've had a headache today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm losing my mind. My brain is probably, outgrowing my skull. That's what it is. Okay, so we'll pull him up, and should have enough room to get over here to wash off our stuffs. Maybe by the time we're done washing, it'll be mowing time. Okay. It would be kind of cool if there was like a water effect on the tractor. I think graphics cards, though, would have to get a lot more powerful before we can really do that. Stroutman machines are on sale. Okay, we're going to have to see what we can buy from Stroutman. Come on, get the front weight clean. Oh, wait, Stroutman. Those are like our silage bins and stuff. Or not silage bins, but... let's see, sales. Yeah. Oh, man, 5% off. That's it. So that's the 50,000. I can definitely use another one of those, though. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that, because I've been needing another one of those for quite some time. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy those. I know we don't have any money now. Hey, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at what else was on sale. We got another smart... Oh, wait. That was on sale before, wasn't it? Derp. Come on, man, hurry up. Oh. Need to go. They need to have a hose that you can see. That would make that a lot cooler. All right, so let's see how... No! Look at that. Just like that, the New Holland is not on sale anymore. That sucks. The big one, not the small one. But it sucks, the big one. And whatever the big one is, you can make up your own mind about that. Oh, come on, man. Hurry up. Because I definitely need to get the silage going before I start doing my Courseplay route. So that's why I'm frantically waiting. I guess I could, I guess I could fertilize some fields and stuff in the meantime. Yes, why don't I do that? I think that would be a good idea. Okay, come on. Go. Oh. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the time acceleration on 5. And I'm going to just... That way, it's going to process the silage a lot more quickly. And hopefully we can get more money that way. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, let's go ahead and, whoops, fast forward time, because the grass still isn't grown. And that grass still isn't grown either. This guy needs a wash. What was I just thinking of doing? I was just going to... Oh yeah, I was just going to get in this bad boy. Because I thought, I'll take this time to get some more mixed ration. And it kind of looks like our grass is getting fairly low there too. So we might want to, do some more money. Okay, this field is grown. So let's... Is the other field grown too? No, this one's still not grown. Okay. Oh, I lied. It's grown. There we go. Okay, so no course loaded. So I am going to start course recording, and I'm just going to turn this on. It should be, yeah, it's swathing to the center there. Exactly like it should. And we are basically going to... what's going on here? We're going to start mowing. But instead of doing the really big U-turns, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a turn like this. We're actually going to loop all the way around the field. I try to go in a relatively straight line. Man, I wish it would pick up all the rest of that grass and kind of move it towards the center. But oh well. And, I'm doing it in a way where I'm not going to be mowing all of the grass. So if you guys are wondering, like, why I'm kind of doing this weird, that is why. I'm just trying to make the line as, a bit straighter so that we don't have to do a bunch of weird turns and things like that to mow our field. Okay. Not sure what's going to happen when we go down this dip here. No! Oh no! Oh no! We are off-roading, guys. This is not good. Okay. We're going to have to... we're going to have to start that over again. That sucks. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna suck because this is all mowed already. Okay, so start course recording, and we're gonna try this again. Okay, I'm not sure why that's getting hung up there, but hopefully when I drive that course, it won't do that. Alright, so I'm doing all of this manually, and sometimes, when you get into a field situation like this one, it just makes more sense, in my opinion, to mow it manually. That way you're not, you're wasting as little grass as possible when you actually do the mowing. So that's why I do it this way. That's why. Okay, so I'm trying to go back across this field exactly like I did before. And I think instead of going up there to the left this time, I'm going to kind of go over here a little bit more. There we go. And I'll turn around like this. Okay. And I'm just going to go around the outer circumference of the field. Uh-oh, we're hitting some bumps here. Bumps make me nervous, guys. Okay. Now, since we're doing the swathing, we're not going to need a windrower to do this, so we can actually just get a tractor and follow this straight up. We don't have to do anything special with the any type of additional special equipment or anything like that in order to continue mowing. So it's actually going to eliminate a step for us, which is really good. And you might also be able to tell that this mower is a lot wider, so it shouldn't take nearly as much time to do the whole course. But I am going to run into a problem that I didn't really think about yet, so not sure what I'm gonna do just yet, but hang in there. We'll figure it out somehow. Somehow we'll figure it out together. I don't know. I don't know why I'm in a singy mood today. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Oh, I posted my first video for Rescue 2 Everyday Heroes. It's actually the sequel to Rescue Everyday Heroes. And it's in a way, it's kind of like Emergency 5. If you guys watch that series, you might like Rescue 2. Okay, now I'm gonna go around the field like this. I don't know if this is the way I want to do it, but I'm doing it this way anyway. Alright, so now we're gonna go like this. So yeah, I started Rescue 2 Everyday Heroes. I actually there's aspects to the game that I like a lot better because you actually have to put the fires out yourself. Especially with your firefighters. So that's kind of cool. And it's a bit more of like, real-time strategy like than well, I guess in a way. Well, yeah, I guess Emergency 5 is real-time strategy, but there's a lot more management because you can actually, all your firefighters and paramedics can, they all have their own skill sets and things like that. So I think that's kind of cool, and I think long-term that's probably what's going to appeal to me. All right, so right here, instead of making a right and going up around this field, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight. And we're going to try to get as much of this grass as we can. And I'm going to kind of stay going to the right here. So yeah, check out that series if you like firefighting and EMS. A lot of people were kind of saying some bad things about it because there weren't any police. There's no police in the game, unlike Emergency 5. But I still kind of like the game. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna probably do at least maybe 4 or 5 episodes, and if you guys like it, then I'll probably do more. But and I'll slip those into all of the other episodes I'm doing here lately. And then I'm also going to start a new series. I think I might have talked about it previously in I don't know if it was with Farming Sim. I think I might have talked about it with you guys before. I can't remember 100%, but I think I did. Okay, now I'm just going to turn around. Don't turn around. Okay, I'm probably going to hit a car eventually with this route, but oh well. Yeah, so I'm going to be starting a new series, but it's going to be like a live action series, and I'm actually going to be building something over the course of the next 2 years. So I'm going to try to be doing a video for it every week. This coming week should be the first week. So I'm really hoping to get started on it. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome when it's done. It just is kind of sucks that it's going to take 2 years to do. Now, some of you guys, some people that I talk to regularly, you guys might already know what I'm all excited about. So yeah, but don't tell everybody else because it's going to be really cool. So you'll see that it'll be part of a build series. You will see it pop up on my channel, hopefully within the next week, and you'll finally get to see what I'm talking about. So yeah, all right. So finally, we are back on the field here. And one thing I might actually do is I might get the once I get the route programmed here, I will take my forage wagon and I'm going to pick up all the grass, and once it's done, I think I'm going to go back and forth and actually pick up all the rest of this grass that's just kind of sitting around, just so it doesn't look, excuse me, so bad. I should never eat dinner and then do Let's Plays. I do that all the time. It's like Friday night. I think it's actually approaching midnight, and I'm doing my recording so that I can get this processed and uploaded overnight tonight. And but I enjoy doing it. So, oh, another fun thing is, man, I've got this massive toothache, which is really super bad because I literally just did cancel my health insurance like 2 months ago, and because I can't afford it. Thank you, Obama. My insurance rates went from, there's all kinds of people, and I don't like getting political, but there's a ton of people out there. They're like, yeah, Obama and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not really that great. And I'm one of the people that's been negatively affected by this whole Obamacare thing and the scam that I believe that it is. See, like, before that whole thing kicked off, my insurance rates were it was about $180 a month for me, because I was self-employed and I had to buy my own insurance because I didn't work for a company, and I wanted my own insurance, so I bought it. And so yeah, it was about $180 a month for both health and dental. And once the whole Obama thing started, my insurance rates increased about $100 a year. And this year in 2015, they were just over $650. Actually, it was about $680 a month for my health insurance and my dental insurance. If you can imagine how expensive that is, it's ridiculously expensive. And so, yeah, I had to cancel my health insurance earlier this year. Yay. No, not yay. Not yay at all. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to save this route as, oh, crap. No, it's not going to be oh, crap. This is Field 41. Okay, save this route as Field 41 Mowing Big M. So, Field 41 Mowing with the Big M. There we go. All right. So, we're going to fold this up. So, yeah, I started getting this toothache. It's kind of been like a little bit achy, and I'm kind of wondering now, is that why I'm having headaches? Because I've been getting headaches kind of frequently, too. So, Like, oh great, now I have to probably go get a root canal, and that's going to be probably $1,000 or more. Actually, it's probably going to be a couple $1,000s of money that I don't currently have. So please watch my videos, and if you're using ad block, please turn it off, because that's the only money I'm getting right now. Oh, and speaking of ads, because I kind of felt the need to address this. I have been putting more ads on my videos, and I'm really sorry. I know some of you guys don't mind, some of you guys hate it, but right now my YouTube is really my only income, aside from me living off my savings, which are dwindling. And I'm really trying to do this YouTube thing, and that's, you know, it really helps me when people, you know, watch the ads and things like that. And I'm not asking you to. I don't, you know, if you don't feel obligated to, then by all means don't worry about it. But it is, you know, it is me trying to attempt to, you know, do this as a living, and so that I don't have to worry about stuff like health insurance anymore. And I'm not, please believe I am not doing this for the money. I've been gaming since I would, what the heck? Oh no, I'm gonna have to redo this whole darn route, aren't I? I see what I did wrong. You have to start off in a straight line, and I didn't do that. Dang it. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll see how this course pans out. Oh man, he's really going wide there. So we're still losing quite a bit there. But yeah, I really do appreciate all you guys that watch and support me, and, you know, give me thumbs up and share my videos and all that stuff, because it's really helped my channel grow this year. And you know, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, and like I said, I think I might have said it before. I don't want to be like PewDiePie. I don't need millions of dollars or anything like that. I just want to be able to do something that I enjoy doing, which is gaming for you guys and hanging out with you guys, and, you know, helping you guys out if you're having issues, if you're stuck on a game or something like that. That's what I really enjoy doing. And you know, so I don't ever, you know, people have jokingly said in the past, "Oh, Brad, you're just doing this for the money," and I don't really believe that. You know, I would like to do this as a job because I find it enjoyable, but I can never, you know, if there's one thing that, you know, I've always heard people say is, like, you know, your dream job is the job you love to do. You know, it's the job you love. And I truly kind of feel that way with doing videos on YouTube. It's really something that I enjoy wholeheartedly. I, you know, had a blast building my new gaming rig, my new gaming PC earlier this year. And it was so much fun to share that with you guys. And, you know, I get people that ask tons of questions. See, it almost looks like I'm leaving more grass behind than I was before, doesn't it? Am I leaving more grass behind? See, look, every time I go around a corner, look how much grass I'm leaving behind. Because there's, like, up there. You know, on the straightaways it's okay. Now watch, I'm going to leave this whole thing behind, because it's almost like the tractor is turning on the inside of this lawn. Wait, it's almost like there's an offset. Look, it's offset. Here, let's see. No, there's no offset there. See, now it looks like it's right on the money. Something fishy is going on here, and I have to get to the bottom of it. But anyway, you know, to get back to the whole ads thing, if you watch my videos and you get the pop-up ads, You know, you can click through them. You can do, you can do all that. And, please accept my apologies. I don't want to make it annoying for you guys. But like I said, I am trying to earn a little bit of money by doing YouTube. And that's that's really the only option that I have. So I appreciate the support that I get from you guys that understand that. All right, so let's go over. I'm going to take this load over to the cows because I'm pretty sure the cows need grass. And we'll head over and do that. I've had a couple people ask, like, hey, when are you going to play Kerbal Space Program again? Especially now that it's it's no longer in beta, it's in 1.0 full release. And in all honesty, I haven't really had much of a drive to play it lately. No specific reason. It's just like, sometimes you just, it's like a type of food. Sometimes you eat pizza all the time, and then you're just like, I never want pizza again, and you don't eat pizza for 6 months. Or a year, or however long it is. Okay, so we're up to 44,000. Oh gosh. Oh, don't get stuck, please. This would be really, really super nice if it doesn't take this whole load of grass. It might take the whole thing. Wow, it's taken all 50,000 of that. Okay. Was not expecting that at all. Not even in the slightest, I was not expecting that. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Aside from Rescue 2, I was looking through Steam on the coming soon page, and I really didn't see much of anything that was coming soon that I'm like, yes, I am definitely going to really enjoy that game. Like nothing. I didn't see anything that was like that, except for Rescue 2, I think. Did I already say except for Rescue 2? I don't know. So yeah, except for Rescue 2, I think that one's going to be pretty fun. I'm going to play it for a while. It's definitely got a few issues that I know that there have been some people who've brought that up with the developer. And you know what? I want to try something. I want to try... Hello. Where is my... Is he still... Oh, gosh. I need to be fast-forwarding this a little bit. Okay. Where's my black Dutesfar? There we are. I'm going to actually try to do the grass with the Dutesfar. I want to see if maybe having the smaller tractor might have a slightly better turn radius on it. So let's try it with this guy and see if this one works any better. Because the Dutes should be able to pull that big tractor. And I've been wanting to get a green Dutes too. And instead of just having this black one, I want to have a green one also. Because this is a pretty good tractor, especially for planting and cultivating and doing all that kind of stuff. I may buy one of the large articulated tractors. I don't know yet if I'm going to, because in Farming Sim 2013, I just hated how they steered. And so I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. We shall see. All right, so exit Courseplay. No, a little bit more. There we go. All right, so field 41 mowing, BigM. Gonna be on field work here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start him like up here somewhere. Drive course. So I want to see if it can go across this course and it can pick up this kind of stuff, then I'll know that it's working all right. Oh, See it picking up a little bit more. Still not everything, though. Now I wonder if here's my next idea. I wonder if I get like the small windrower like this one. I wonder if I buy that, if I will be able to windrow it perfectly, exactly the way I want it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, I'm going to try that. I am going to try. Let's stop this driver. We have the money, so I'm going to buy this little bad boy. And we're going to drive up and pick him up. And I'm going to take the scenic route, I think, this time. To kind of save us a little bit of time. Ah, no. I also got, I've been getting a couple messages. People have asked me about live streaming. I am on Twitch. You guys can follow me on Twitch, but I don't really live stream that much because typically when I live stream, I end up with like 3 or 4 people in the stream with me, and then literally nobody else comes in for hours. So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like worth my time to do it, maybe? I don't know. I know that sounds bad, but like if people don't watch, then what's the point of doing it, really? Because I'd like to get at least some people, 20, 30 people, but if it's only like 10 people, I don't know. And then people were like, well, if that means you need to like stream more often, and it's like, well, I don't really stream that often as it is, but like stream more often, and what was the other thing? And like put out a schedule. But I'm such a moody person. Like I hate schedules. I've always been really bad about schedules and being places on time and things like that. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to be tied down. Like I kind of like to just go and do things at my own pace. Maybe that's lazy. I don't know. I don't really think so, considering like all the work that I put into my YouTube channel. But I could maybe understand like how somebody might think that it was. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. All right. Let's start at the first waypoint. Let's try this. So let's just drive this course. Actually, you know what I should do? Wait. Before I get started doing this, let's... There we go. I'm going to have this guy do the windrowing, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get the dude's far on the... what is it? Come on, Brad. Stop doing this to me, brain. The the forage wagon. Okay, so no courses loaded. Nah. Okay, drive course. All right, and we'll get this guy. What's going on? Oh no, I think I was too close to the course starting point. Oh, maybe not. Oh gosh, now what have I done? Okay. So we'll take this guy back over. We'll pick up the... Oh, he's going to dump off the silage there. So yeah, we made a good chunk of change already this episode. I don't think we have... Nope, we don't have any loans. Okay. Alright, so there's the guy up there. He is windrowing. So I guess my plan wasn't totally successful with using the Big M. However, I think once we kind of get it down, I think it'll probably work out all right. Okay, so here we go. See, look at all the grass we've already picked up already. Which is like hardly any, but... oh. Alright, so he's basically going to be picking up the grass that's kind of like off-center from our course, and he's going to be plopping it right down front and center for the other tractor to come and pick up. So I guess we will still have to windrow it, but we won't have to use that big gigantic windrower. Okay, see how he's putting that stuff right on the course. And let's see how this guy's doing. Yeah, he is picking it up right on the money. There we go. I think this is going to work out tons better. Tons better. So yeah, it looks like it's working all right. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go and clean up the rest of that grass because it's bugging me. Gosh, I'm like almost done with this first bottle of water. People have always asked, like, what's my favorite drink? I think I mentioned this. It seems like I mentioned this recently. I don't know if I mentioned this in another episode of Farming Sim or what it was. People are always like, hey, Brad, what's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is hands down water. I've never come across another substance that is more thirst quenching or delicious than water. Even though, you know, water doesn't really taste like anything. But boy, I tell you what, if you had... Okay, Gatorade maybe comes a close second, okay? But I will say this again. If you... Like, let's say you're out on a hot day and you drink a Gatorade or a water. I guarantee you the water is going to taste so much better. It just does. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Alright, so. We're coming up to going back on the main field again. And it looks like we're coming up behind our guy here rather fast. That's not good. I hope they're not going to collide. Is this... Let's see here. Okay, he is going pretty slow, I guess. 18. Let's see if we can bump this up a little bit. Okay, maximum speed. Oop. That didn't really change anything, I don't guess. Yeah, see how it's whoops. It's kind of pushing, well, darn it. It's kind of pushing the pile to the right just slightly. That's what I see it doing, at least. Once I get this field cleaned up, it's gonna look so much nicer, and it's gonna go a lot smoother. How much is a Dutes far? I wish we had more Duteses. Oh man, 229,000. I was hoping it wouldn't be that much. Oh yeah, it's getting everything that Amazon Pantera is getting, or dropping off, or you know what I'm saying. All right, good. He's coming for us. No. I guess I can turn off all of the the course routes. Oh, he's gonna run us over. All right, let's stop the driver here. I am determined to buy a new tractor this episode if we can get the we can get everything working. Okay, can I jump over the fence? Oh, I totally can. And I just ripped my butt wide open on that barbed wire. That would suck, actually. Let's see. Can I go? I think. Let's do maximum speed on this. Let's see how it happens. Maximum speed! Okay, dump you out. Never gonna dump you out. Never gonna... Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh, he's hauling some booty there. Let's try 15 at the BGA. Just gonna... He's 14. Whoa, yeah, see, he's going... he's doing alright, I guess. Oh. Let's see, from recording, street speed, and then we're going to bump this up to like 30. There we go. I think that'll help that go a little bit more quickly. All right, so let's go back. Oops, to this guy. We'll get him. Oh no! Stop, driver. Current nearest waypoint. There we go. There we are. So getting the front loader going a little bit more quickly, it's going to cause the money to roll in. So I'm literally not going to have to spend hours and hours sitting here picking the boogers out of my nose. And we all know what happens when I do that. Is invariably I pull on a sharp one. I either cut my finger, I cut the inside of my nose, I have a bloody nose, and it's all because of the sharp booger. And you just... Okay, never mind. I kid, or am I kidding? Alright, so we're coming up on the turn here. So this is kind of how... this is, for those of you guys who are like, well, how do you do mowing on Courseplay? This is basically how you're going to do it. So if you follow along in this episode, you're basically going to know how to create a manual course, and then you're also going to know how to take advantage of that course to do all the rest of the field work. So the windrowing, the pickup of the grass, and so on. So you guys better be paying attention here. I hope you're learning something. Alright, so now the field looks much cleaner. And we're right on the money. So yeah, I think that's I think buying that smaller windrower was really exactly what the doctor ordered. It's what the doctor ordered, yeah. Yeah. All right. And we're almost full, so we're going to be full here in just a moment. Actually, what I should do... No. Oh, I did it. Oh, gosh. Let's... Well, first of all, I think I can probably drop this off with the New Holland, have the New Holland run the rest of this course, and I can actually probably put the New Holland back onto this course. Just saying. I don't think this is the fault of the New Holland. I think it was the fault more of that mod and the way that it swaths the course, or swaths the grass. I mean, it could be... the mod author didn't convert it properly. I don't know. Maybe it's exactly the way it should be. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so we're up to 120. See, I could get a loan now and buy the other Dutes Far. Oh, the same Fortis is finished work, so that means he's finished doing his windrowing. But now that we have that course, what we can do is we can start off that Amazon Pantera. I keep saying it's the Pantera. That's not the Pantera. Is the sprayer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. So now we have finally filled it up. Okay. And now I'm going to put more grass out here. And I'm not exactly sure how much this bunker holds. Alright, there we go. Why does bunker... For some reason, I just got reminded of Stockoglaws. And... he doesn't call those things bunkers. He calls them something else. And I can't remember off the top of my head what he calls those. I'm at a complete loss. He's kind of been MIA lately again. I don't know if he watches my videos, but I hope he's doing well, and I think a lot of gamers miss him, especially in the farming sim community. We love your videos, Stocko. You got to come back and keep doing videos. I enjoy watching Stocko, as well as doing my own thing. And okay, so first waypoint. No, we want nearest waypoint. There we are, and we'll just drive the course. And we're gonna have to pick or move this bad boy here. So we will stop the driver. And we'll just move the windrower here out of the way. Ah! It's so small, it's got like a smaller turning radius. Oh, there we go. And what's crazy is, like, if you've ever seen a windrower like this in real life, I mean, look at how tall how big the guy is, and look how big these things are. They are actually freaking huge. You wouldn't think that they're really that big, but they are. They are flipping big. So he's still going strong. I don't know if we're gonna get enough money to buy a tractor this episode. Wah. Okay, so he is still picking up the grass. Wow, this part of the field goes fast. It's like that whole field's done already? Look how big that field is. It's sure a lot faster than going, you know, up and down and back and forth like I used to. So I think what I'll probably do, I don't know if I'll do it in the next episode or not, but what I'll do soon, I might just do it off screen because it might take a while, is, oh no, is it going to be able, I might miss some grass here, and that's not really that big of a deal. Get it, get it, get it. You couldn't quite do it, okay. But that's all right. I mean, I think once we get this course, now that we've got this course going, I think it's gonna be a lot more clean, and we're not gonna have like all this garbage up here that's just kind of floating around. So yeah, I don't know. I might do the Field 40 Courseplay off screen. I might do that manually. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to pick up all this grass up here, and then I'll pick up all the grass down by the biogas plant and elsewhere on the field, and I think I'll probably call it a night and get this episode uploading for you guys. I'm not going to do all that on screen. I'm just kind of telling you guys what my plan is for while I am processing this video so that you guys can watch it. Oh, I guess I can just... Let's go. There we are. Why are you not picking that up? There you go. See, we just got to pick up all this extra grass. It's not much, but you know, now the field's just going to look nice and clean. It's not going to have like all this wacky grass laying all over the place. And stuff. Oh, it didn't pick up that bit. Didn't I drive right over that? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Got it that time, and there's still this right here. I don't know if I can get in there with this. I'd have to go behind the tree, huh? Alright, I see how you are, tree. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Now, if I have like a couple little blobs of grass, I'm not really too worried about that, but it's just like all this big stuff. It's killing my feng shui. My feng shui is being killed. You guys are like, what's feng shui? Feng shui, I'm pretty sure is like whether or not... It's basically like the aesthetic appeal of something, if I'm not mistaken. And if you guys have a better definition than I just did, then please let me know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that last little bit. Did not want to pick up there. Okay. So... Can I just drive straight down here like this and pick that up, please? Nope. Okay. I was hoping it was going to work, but it didn't, as you saw. Looks like there's like a gigantic forest fire over there or something. That's weird. Boy, the sky near my home was really kind of a weirdish color tonight. I actually didn't go outside and look at it too much, but I think it's because later this evening we got not really a thunderstorm. I think there might have been a little bit of lightning, but because I seem to have seen a few flashes because I went out and picked up a pizza tonight, and it rained. Rained actually fairly good, not super hard, but it was raining pretty hard. But I mean, it was done in 5 minutes, no joke. Like between walking out of the pizza place, and I drove up to the stoplight at the intersection next to the pizza place, and I live about a mile away. So between that place and my home, it had completely stopped raining, and everything was wet, but it was just like a really quick little band of rain that went through, and it was all done. And I have absolutely no idea what the point I was trying to make with that, but yeah. Oh yeah, the sky, the red sky. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to take this back over to the sheepies and let it's the cowies. The cows. I'm going to take this over to the cows, let them look forward to eating this as mixed ration. But I want to get this bunker filled. I think I want to fill this sucker completely up before I move on. And I mean, that's going to be a lot. Let's see, we have 170, so we're going to have... No! We're going to have over 200,000 in there now. And yeah, there's 200,000. All right, and it's 34% filled. So I think, what is that, about 500,000 maybe? No, it's more than that. 600,000 maybe. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get this sucker stuck. All right, so we're up to 178,000. I promise in the next episode we'll buy something. I haven't forgot about the little mini skid steer, but I'm really thinking that I don't think I'm going to be using it for actually picking up manure and stuff, because I have another solution for that, which I can't remember if I bought that already or not. But let's see if I did actually. I don't remember. Sprayers. There's the Amazon Pantera, if you guys were wondering. It's a free mod that you get, or it's a mod actually that comes directly from Giants. And I think it was a direct buy kind of a thing, like if you bought it directly from them. We've got some new John Deere stuff, which take it or leave it. The Strymec. Yeah, it says I own one, so I might have already picked that up. I'm not sure exactly how happy I am with it, but it works well. So I don't know. We'll see. So I think that's going to be it for this episode. We didn't get too much done. you know, other than doing all of the silage. I'm going to continue to do that off screen, and then maybe when we come back, I will do the other field, so that we can get that stuff going, and I can show you how I'm going to make the Courseplay route for the field number 40, and let's see how much more silage we've got over here. Still 127,000. So yeah, this guy's gonna be working hard. So guys, thank you so much again for watching. We will see you back in the next episode for more Farming Simulator 15. As always, please don't forget to hit that like and share button. Helps me out tremendously. Comment, let me know how I'm doing, and let me know what you think of the ads. If you like them, if you hate them, if it doesn't bother you, let me know. You know, I'm not trying to be intrusive to you guys, but you know, it definitely helps me out a little bit. And believe me, like every time you watch one of those things, you're probably only paying me like 1/1000th of a penny or something crazy like that. It's not much, but it does help. It does definitely help. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not done so, and we'll see you back for more. I'm Brad M73, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.